Cut that damn ponytail, you faggot.
Dude, some people are like so like crazy on YouTube. Like, like some of the comments that people say, they're like, why do you even like?
Yeah, man, you either spend your time getting better, or you spend your time like critiquing other people or judging other people. You know?
Bring it, yeah. Like, dude, some people like on some of the comments on the like the videos, they're just like haters, man.
Yeah, we're doing, bro. We're out here doing. Like, we're manifesting action. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Okay, Davis Evans up here, hole number 1, hits 424 yards. First hole, Davis, I want to ask you a question, because the first tee shot is a for me a scary tee shot. You know, let's say you're playing in a high school tournament. 1, do you get nervous? Do you? And 2, how do you deal with those nerves?
All right, so sometimes like if it's like a bigger tournament, maybe I'll have like a little nerves in there, but normally, like for me, I normally have better shots when I'm nervous. So some people are the other way, but like when I'm just like behind a shot on the first tee, I'm just thinking like just put it out in a place where I can play it, like in the fairway, and I'll just kind of take a deep breath, just kind of slow everything down a little bit, like kind of feel my arms and my hands a little bit.
Okay. So deep breath, feel the body, kind of get out of your head.
Yeah.
Try to slow things down, okay. And right down the piperoni. So now, Davis, when you play, let's say you hit that shot, do you kind of analyze your shot or grade your shot or take anything into account on your feeling of the swing and ball flight?
Like during a tournament round?
Uh-huh.
I mean, sometimes like I didn't hit that the best, but I don't really think anything of it unless like I'm really struggling in a round. I might take like a few practice swings and just trying to like feel what I'm doing wrong, but that's about it.
Okay. Okay, Davis, what was the yardage?
132.
132. Okay, walk us through this shot.
Alright, so I hit my pitching wedge about 135. Slightly into us, left to right, pins front, ball's a little bit at my feet. Probably just gonna aim maybe just a touch right of the hole. Just a smooth pitching wedge, really, because pin's all the way front, so 10 feet behind the pin isn't the worst thing in the world, you know. So.
Okay, that's a good shot. Maybe about 20 feet there.
Yeah, a little left, but it'll work.
Okay. Okay, walking up to Davis' ball, he hit it perfectly pin high. I'm going to paste this off for you guys, give you an in-depth look at Davis's gape. So here we are. That's my foot right here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're looking about 15 feet there. Nice shot, Davis.
Thank you.
Davis, do you know, like, let's say the PGA Tour averages with, let's say, proximity to the hole with each club?
I do not know.
Okay, well, my old coach, he said, Gabe, this is what you should do. You should go figure out what all the proximities to the hole are for the average PGA Tour player, and then make sure your pitching wedge is, okay, cool, your 7-iron or 6-iron, so then you get to see, like, oh, my 7-iron's 38 feet, and the average PGA Tour proximity is like 33 feet, you know? So that way you can gauge yourself against the best players in the world.
Yeah, I'll do that tonight then.
Just a little gem for you guys out there in YouTube land.
Learn something every day.
Mm-hmm. Okay, what's your routine when you look at a putt? I want you to pretend this is a tournament here.
Is it a tournament?
I want you to pretend it's a tournament and show us what your tournament routine would be for first hole 15-foot putt.
So let's say like someone else is putting, right? I'll like mark my ball, clean it, you know, little tongue, thumb action right there.
Little tongue and ball action.
Yeah, I'm trying to get like kind of like away from my ball mark so I can see just kind of the topography of the green. So go back here. I look at the other side of the hole, get like a better read. Sometimes I feel like this is almost a better read almost every single time, unless the putt is like uphill. So then if you're standing on the side of your ball, you see it kind of more up.
Okay.
So
That's a little gem there. Never heard of that, but that makes sense.
Normally I walk around the other side, but kind of get like a 360 feel there. Put my ball down. Put the coin in the right pocket.
Okay. Big, it's a biggie there.
Yeah. So kind of read my putt again, finalize my line. Look at my line from right here. Kind of take 2 practice strokes. I kind of feel the line and the speed kind of melding together. Didn't break.
Didn't break. So good putt. You hit it on your line.
Yeah.
I would say that was perfect speed.
Mm-hmm.
So just a little misread.
Yeah, pretty much.
And it was on the high side.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, nice par.
That was a little closer than that. Pushed that one a little bit.
Okay, we are recording in 3, 2, 1. Davis Evans, hole number 2, 399 yards. Whoa.
I just drank a bunch of water.
Okay, cool. Got to get it out of the system.
Yeah.
Hole 2, what's the play here, Davis?
Alright, so there's bunkers down the right side. So I'll take it kind of like left center. But if I hit a good drive, I can carry those. So
Okay.
swing hard and hope for the best.
Do you set up on a different side of the tee box depending on what shot you want to play or the hole shape?
Yeah, sometimes if there's like water on the right side, I tee it up on the right, or vice versa. If it's on the left side, I'll tee up on the left.
And
Hit
then
away from the water.
Okay.
And then if there's like a... Lately I've been hitting a little cut with my driver, so I like to tee up on the right side of the tee, open up the hole a little bit more for me so I can hit that fade.
Okay, aim left and fade it.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I do that, but I mean right now I just tee it up in the middle just because, you know,
Okay.
YOLO.
Yellow, I like it. Okay, those bunkers you said are flyable?
If I hit it good. We'll
Okay,
see.
I think they did. I didn't see any splash, so.
80 yards to back pin. So
Okay, Davis had a nice little 322-yard drive, 80 yards to a back pin. Please do also understand we are in the desert.
Yeah.
Ball's going to go farther here. Davis has Junior Worlds down at Torrey Pines. Ball's air's thicker at sea level. Doesn't go nearly as far.
No.
Fairways don't run as much. But still, nonetheless, he split the fairway 322. Beautiful drive. Sets up a 80-yard shot to a back pin that is sitting on top of a tier. So this is going to take some finesse for sure. Now, Davis, you going to land it on top of that tier, or are you going to try to play something that skips up?
I'm gonna land it on top.
Okay.
'Cause that tier is pretty tall, so.
You don't want to, if you land it short, you got to make sure this thing has enough speed and forward momentum to go up there. And if it doesn't, now you have a really hard two-putt.
Yeah, I feel like if you're, I mean, maybe if it's a small tier running up, if it's a big tier, you gotta have like the perfect speed going up that hill. Because if you got like a lot of speed going up that hill and doesn't take as much off, the hill doesn't take as much speed off, you're going way over the green.
Okay. So 80 yards to the pin. What's the carry?
Probably like 76.
Okay.
70 something.
And lob wedge?
Yeah, 60 degree. It's a little downwind.
Okay.
So I'm going to take it just a little right of the hole because that's like more green to work with. There.
Okay. Go. Oh, gosh. That was nice, you guys. It was like a very, medium trajectory shot. Landed on top of the tier, skip forward, stops. Davis, how would you rate that shot out of 1 to 10?
I'd rate that probably an 8 or 9. That was a good shot. I mean, 10 being like a foot, but like.
Yeah. That was a great shot, and I want something you guys to be aware of when you're listening to these players. Is Davis has got 76 yards, and he says he's going to aim a little right. So I just want to make sure you guys are you understand that even the best players are taking into account certain things, and where yours might be a 10-12 handicap, and you're aiming at the pin from 140 yards or 75 yards. And so it's nice to err on the side of the green that gives you a little bit more space, because these all add up. Maybe you miss it 15 feet left, now you're off the green in a funny lie in the fringe, and you don't get up and down for par. So
yeah, I mean, if you take a little safer line to make sure on the green, you know, 15-foot birdie putt isn't all that bad. You know, 20-foot birdie putt.
I like it. Good shot, Davis.
Thank you.
Okay, Davis. Beautiful shot. Now, Davis, do you have, like, let's say 76 yards? How did you gauge the distance with that shot? Do you have like a certain clock system where you know, or is it all just by feel?
I'd say mostly by feel, just like through practice. I have like a little bit of clock thing going on because like I worked with this guy for a little bit, just kind of gauging, like, so I like pace it off, and I'll say like 35 paces to here, and then like 60 paces was like here. So I mean, paces and yards are, you know, pretty close. So so I did a little bit of that. So I still use, sometimes I wouldn't say I'd use a clock anymore, but I still, like, if I have like a 40-yard shot, I'll say it's like, okay, like around here, you know.
So you have somewhat of a gauge still. You're not like
yeah.
going like, completely, you know, in the unknown land, but you have a general idea.
But most of it, you know, 90-95% is feel, but having a little bit of
okay. You know, and I also feel like when it comes to being on the course, things get so much different in terms of, like, this shot was slightly uphill. You know, it's on top of a tier, so you're always gonna have to kind of, you know, change the loft and the you know, the shot depending on what you have. It's so specific.
Yeah.
Okay, Davis has got about 6 feet, maybe, Davis?
Yeah, I'd say so.
6 feet, slightly downhill, would you say?
I'd say slightly up. You're downhill.
Yeah.
Because this hill's right here, so I mean, it's pretty flat, but
pretty flat. Okay, yeah, it looks uphill from this side.
Maybe like the last foot goes uphill or something, but just slightly. Say it's a little right to left here, so maybe like just outside the hole.
Okay.
So grain's going a little bit this way.
And that's a birdie. Good putt, Davis. We'll just pretend like we didn't see that, folks. A 593, you guys. Hole number 3. If you guys remember, this is where I hit my 300-yard 3-wood corkscrew. I'm just going to throw that in here because, I mean, I like to build myself up. Davis, little cut fade down the center.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Okay, going down right side of the fairway. Davis, it's probably 9:45 right now. It's probably 103. How is it practicing in the desert out here during the summertime?
Oh, it's great. I love it. Nothing better.
You still have to come out here, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, I try to wake up in the morning and practice from like 8:30 to like 12 before it gets super hot. You know, so.
How many days a week do you practice?
Every day.
Every day?
If I'm not playing a tournament, I'm out here practicing. So,
like,
I think I took 1 day off in the summer. It's when I got my new clubs. Okay. It was like after I went to Ping, and I was picking up my Ping clubs the next day. So I was like, today's a nice day to take off. So.
And how long will you practice, let's say, on an average day?
In the summertime, probably like 4 hours, 4 or 5, because I don't want to be on the sun too long. But like in the wintertime, on the weekends when I'm at school, I'll try to practice pretty much all day.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't think people really understand is, like, you know, success is very monotonous. It's very tedious, you know?
Yeah.
4 hours isn't necessarily a ton, but if you do it consistently over time, it adds up and you become a much better player over the year.
Yeah, gotta keep myself fresh.
That's smart. You also got to know when to take a step back, especially as you're preparing for an event. You need to know how to give yourself the optimal amount of energy and rest so that when the tournament comes, because the tournament requires a lot of focus, a lot of concentration, and you need to have energy for that. So you don't want to be practicing and wearing yourself out too much, or now you're going to underperform in the tournament, which is not the point. Okay, 273-yard drive from Davis. Got 303 to the pin. The pin is going to be middle, probably.
Yeah, it's kind of like front middle-ish.
Okay, got the 3-wood. What, Davis, on par 5 like this, are you thinking about, you know, what distance you want to leave yourself in, or if the pin was front or back, would you hit a different club going in?
No, some people like to leave their themselves a full wedge in. Sometimes I do that if it's like a tucked pin behind a bunker, but generally I like to get up around the green, because I mean, if you took 10 chips around the green and 10 80-yard wedge shots, you'd probably get the up and down ones. You'd probably get the ones around the green up and down more often, you know.
Okay. So 303, how far do you think you would hit this club on a normal day like this?
Probably like 270, but I mean, this fairway's pretty wet, especially like right here, but it's maybe like 260-ish.
Okay.
So
leave yourself about 40 yards in?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it's a dead straight ball, high launch, low spin. Looks good.
Just for you, babe.
Ooh. Okay, Davis was 74 yards to the pin. His ball backed up about a foot. You can see the divot right in front of his ball. Pin in the middle, Davis. So this was already the first hole was about a 76 yard carry.
No, first hole.
Or the second hole?
We're talking about, oh, yeah, second hole, yeah.
Second hole, 76 yard carry. So this is 74 to the pin.
What?
What is it, 74 to the pin?
Yeah, I said 34. I was like,
yeah,
what?
yeah. Okay, so 74 to the pin. So it's going to be a pretty similar swing then, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
About the same. I want to make sure, because last hole it's a little different, because I wanted to make sure I got it on top of the tier, where this one there's actually a tier behind it, so I want to make sure I keep it a few yards short. So last hole it was like 77, but I played it like 82 because it's a little uphill and I want to make sure I get a little past.
Okay.
Whereas like 76 is a little uphill, but I'm going to play it about 75 just to make sure I keep it
short.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that.
Short. I mean, 10-15 feet short when I'm playing up is better than, 10 feet long when I'm going down the tier.
Okay, I like that. Always good to know the end game, knowing where you want to leave the ball before you shoot. Whew. Contact was good. Gosh, I'm loving these shots, brother.
Thanks.
You're so saucy, you guys. So saucy in real life. If you guys are here in Real D, it's Sauceroni.
Pretty saucy.
Yeah, these are saucy wedge shots, people. This is where, this is where you really scores, is these wedge shots inside 100 yards and you're putting inside 10 feet. And these take a lot of practice, a lot of time, just hours and hours daily. But he's landing these really good with a real nice trajectory. These kind of one-hopper stoppers. Just what you're looking for.
Oh, ball is muddy.
Ball is muddy.
Muddy balls.
So, downhill, left to right, Davis?
Yeah. Grain's going left to right.
Take a look at this grain if you guys can see it.
It's a little down grain.
This would be against the grain right here. So, downhill putt, the grain's gonna probably push it even more to the right, just maybe a tiny bit.
Yeah, it's gonna push it right and a little bit forward. So.
Okay. And on a putt like this, kind of downhill, what speed do you like to play?
Just normal speed.
Okay.
I mean, some people try to diet in, and maybe I do that on when it's like a super severe down, but just when it's just like a little downhill slope like this,
okay.
Better speed.
Okay. A foot past the hole is like a good speed for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is kind of what you saw in the first hole.
Yeah, I like this speed. 1.5 feet.
Yeah. It's aggressive, but not too aggressive.
Okay.
Or I still have a tap.
Okay. He's all about the balance in life. Oh, gosh. Hit it on the slide. Good speed, good read. You guys, I feel like I should pay Davis just to watch him put on this clinic out here. But the funny thing is I'm actually going to get paid from these videos. Sometimes life works in your favor, folks. I ain't complaining. I'm not complaining. Nice birdie, Davis.
Thank you.
Very nice.